Yo, what's going on, y'all? I'm out here in the woods. As you can see, you can probably hear the sounds of the creatures. I just finished popping a celebratory bottle of champagne. Second night of my personal retreat, and I was like, I need to create a vlog. I didn't create one this last week just because I needed to kind of hone in, settle down, and it wasn't much to record, just a lot of just getting things done really to end off the quarter a specific way. But I wanted to come on here while I'm here and just say what's good, catch y'all up, how the quarter has been, and talk about what's coming up. So if you're watching this, I truly appreciate you. If you're watching this and you're here from TikTok, I truly appreciate you. One of the things that I'm celebrating this quarter is the fact that I hit over 100K, which is crazy. At the beginning of the quarter, I was at, I want to say maybe 4,500 or something. And what's really cool is like, that felt really good. Like, it felt amazing to have 4,500 followers on TikTok. It felt amazing to have 5,000 followers on TikTok. And I remember that feeling. I don't want to get too deep into this because I'll make an actual video over it, but I remember the feeling of like what it was like to hit 10, you know, and then to hit 100, it was like, okay, now we're in a totally different space. So that's just part of the roller coaster that I've been on this quarter. I was able to complete the draft of my dissertations, or the draft of my proposal, which is getting me another step closer to being able to do my research, to be able to finish. So that was a huge win as well. So as I'm sitting out here in this cabin, I'm at a getaway. So if you guys have ever wanted to just get away, no pun intended, or get into the woods and just spend some time with yourself, like, I highly recommend Getaway. I'll drop the details in the description, but I'm a fan of spending time by myself, even though I really like spending time with people. I really like to get away and just be and sit, and there's few things better than this. That would include like a beach and stuff, but that would be more of a vacation. That's the difference for me. Like, the difference between a personal retreat and a vacation is like, I'm not doing such a personal deep dive, and I'm like actually out doing activities and like having fun and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably drop a video, almost like drop a video on the difference between a personal retreat and a vacation. Anyway, so just to recap this quarter, it has been it's been fun. It's been real. I've accomplished a lot, and proven to myself a lot. Like, I really learned a lot this quarter about like what I can accomplish, the fact that your life can really change in a matter of 12 weeks. Even though I knew that, like, I tested this last quarter out differently than I have others, and it was proven, like, you could really change your life in 12 weeks when you're intentional about it. And that's what I have to think is my intentionality, right? Like, sure, my hard work, my effort, but it's just the effort and hard work that goes behind being intentional that really makes the changes that I desire to see. And so one thing that I didn't do a lot this quarter that I wanted to was like making different YouTube videos that aren't vlogs, right? That's what I didn't do enough of, and didn't create enough. I don't know if I didn't create enough space, but there just wasn't enough space. That I do know, as far as like time in the day, because business popped off. That's another thing to celebrate, is that my business like really popped off in another way, as far as the people I'm able to serve, the contacts that I made, the places I'm going as far as YouWish and TikTok, right? Both of those really took off in another way. And so one of the things going into this next quarter is like July is going to be just all travel. Like, I'm on the road. August I'll have a little downtime, but the hope is that, you know, I'll continue to be able to be in different spaces. That's crazy. I don't know if you guys heard that, but all the bugs just stopped. Yeah, so like this next quarter is gonna hit different because it's like really the thick of the summertime, but also going into fall, where I'm really focusing on finishing my dissertation, like finishing the writing, like that's gonna be really big. Doing the research, finishing the writing, and then wanting to finish at the top of Q4 is the hope for that. For task leads, we've got our prototype is done, which is amazing. At least the beginning interface of it. And so we'll be starting beta testing and things like that towards the end of Q3, top of Q4 is the hope. And then for you-ish, like my thought is, what are some other ways that I can bring value to you all outside of just watching a YouTube video, watching a TikTok video? Like, I'm a teacher, I'm a coach, I want to be able to bring value to y'all, but it's also part of my business and the business model. So one of the things that I'm really thinking on, actually right now I've got my iPad out, is the best way to be able to do that is authentic to me and something I can be consistent with. If I can't be consistent with it, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm not going to start something that I can't be consistent with. And the reason why I'm so big on consistency is because it's game changing, right? If I go back and I'm talking about intentionality and consistency are the two things that I think we sleep on a lot, right? We talk about hard work a lot, but it's like, it's more than just working hard. It's like, can I work hard at doing the things that are going to change my life on a daily basis? Can I work hard at being intentional at doing, you know, those things that, I don't like to call them the little things. I'm trying to find another word for them, because we always say, like, do the little things, but it's like, it's those little things that change lives. It's those little things that change businesses, right? So, all that to say is, you know, I want to be able to create a system. I don't want to just be like, people are like, do you have a course? Do you have this? Like, I'm not just trying to slang stuff out there just to make money from people. Like, if I can't be able to be engaged and invested and be consistent with it, I'm not going to do it. So I will have a course at some point. I will have a book at some point. I will have all those other different things. And right now I don't, because I can't be consistent with it and I can't make it what I want it to be. So I don't want this to get too long. I just wanted to say, if you subscribe and you like this channel, I look a mess right now and I don't even care because I'm out here in the woods thugging it out. So if you follow me on TikTok, I appreciate you. Even if you don't, I appreciate you. If you follow me on here, you subscribe, you do all that stuff, awesome. I also don't want to be that person that's like mad influency. Like, I get it, you gotta like, subscribe, and that kind of deal, because that's the point of it. But like, I really want to grow in relationship and I really want to grow in community. And so that's something that I am gonna think about how I can do that in Q4, because Q3 is gonna look, so I've got a lot of basketball, I've got a lot of just different things going on with it. My birthday, you know, so I'm gonna take a little bit, you know, time off, turn up, year 32, let's get it. That my thought, I'm really this quarter thinking about the fourth quarter and Q1 for the next year. I also need to point out my shoulder. Just need to let you guys know I've been in the gym and I saw that in the camera. I just want you guys to see that. That's intentional. That's intentionality. That's consistency right there. Anyways, that's the Leo in me. That's the Hooper in me. It just is what it is. So yeah. So what are you thinking? Leave me some thoughts in the comments. How do you prepare for what's coming up next? How do you prepare for, or do you prepare? What does that look like for you? Do you take personal retreats? Do you reflect on the last quarter? Do you spend time just by yourself? It doesn't have to be in the woods, just anywhere. But I want to know what that looks like for you. So let me know in the comments here. Send me an email. Let's communicate about it. Also, what are some types of content that you would like to see for me, whether it be on YouTube or TikTok and things like that. But I really am going to double down on teaching and coaching. Like, I'm not, you know, I don't do comedy, like that's not really my joint, but I'm a teacher and I'm a coach, and which are synonymous, and I say them for side by side for a reason. And I want to make sure that's what I'm delivering to you all, is teaching and coaching for intentional growth, so that way you can live out your purpose with confidence. So I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I'm grateful for y'all, and I look forward to growing with y'all and maybe meeting some of y'all in person. I'm gonna get this video up as soon as possible. I've got a couple events. I'm gonna be traveling all July, so make sure you stay tuned for all the travel that I've got going on. Follow me on those spaces, subscribe to this channel, and if you want to stay up to date or just tap in when you tap in, either way it goes, I appreciate you, and I hope that you guys are staying beautiful. I hope that you're enjoying your life, you're enjoying your summer, and that you stay great. And always remember, you're worthy. Peace.